Welcome to PlayStation Corner, my name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite PSN deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, and as always I'm covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. It's a great week this one. Many of these budget gems in fact pack a free PS5 upgrade, so with that hit subscribe, join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly. That support so appreciated. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers, which is just crazy to me, and yeah, let's get started. First up then, Ghostrunner, a new low price, 70% off, and this features a free PS5 upgrade, which, while it's not the most detailed of games, it benefits from that upgrade thanks to its striking visual style. It's also rocking then ray tracing, fidelity mode, 3D audio and 4K 120 frames per second. Now look, that's not to say it's a bad time either on the PS4, just really you cannot complain when it is a free inclusion. A first-person parkour adventure game though, the idea is simple: and navigate this world with all sorts of acrobatics and take down what is a slew of enemies as you brandish a sword in hand. In execution though, it's a game of strategy and perseverance, as they do not go down easy and mostly they'll kill you in one strike. Between its cyberpunk world though, a mysterious plot centered around taking down the Keymaster, I am definitely a fan. A shout out then to today's sponsor, Bloodline Heroes of Lithas. It just launched for free on iOS and Android, and here chaos has spread through the land, dividing the world's clans, and you'll need to form a band of heroes and restore peace amongst its many cultures, so think demons, demigods and many more. Collect champions though and then pass on the powers as you raise your family. It's not just RPG styled gameplay either. Expect here sim elements, building a kingdom and economy. Champions, a few examples here. Karg, Dragonborn, has a transformation skill. There's Companion, Fulgur, a demigod, so think here a powerful offspring. Alternatively, why not bring two champions together in union and inherit each other's powers? Log in though right now and receive a free Karg companion starting this chain of events, and then expect to unlock more champions along the way. Right now though, there's also going to be a free character that is a half Dragonborn, half demigod. Alongside that then, use my code in the pinned comment or scan the QR code on screen. You'll receive a Bloodline reward worth $20, a champion token, and then 100,000 gold and 100 diamonds. Check it out, become a legend. You'll find all the information in the pinned comment and the description down below. OMNO then, it's an adventure game as well, but the opposite end of the difficulty curve. This one nice and chilled as you explore this minimalistic like world. Single player in design, it's a mystical location. You'll need to tackle puzzles and uncover what is occurring in this ancient world. It is short, maybe 4 hours, but I liked it. It's a good one for when you just kind of want to relax. A new low price then, 50% off. Monster Energy Supercross Forum, what can I really add? It's Supercross bikes, they feel their best yet. Whips, still too floaty in my opinion, but the action overall it is solid. Not an easy game though, it will take some practice as it falls somewhere closer to sim over, let's say, arcade. At the same time though, I wouldn't call it punishing. It's just about really getting that line and the speed right. A new low price then, 80% off, but the PS4 and the PS5 build, they are separate on the PSN store, so just be aware of that when you dive in. CrossCode then is an indie gem with 60% off, a new low price on this. It's pitched as old school styled, at least visually anyway, action RPG, but it's definitely embracing the more modern in mechanics and its story. Here you'll control a character in what is a fictional MMORPG with no memory and no ability to talk. Quickly though, you'll meet a few, let's say, individuals that are gonna be willing to help. It's 16-bit visuals, exploration, a whole lot of dialogue, a twisting storyline for sure, and then environmental puzzles and combat. I particularly like the fact though this one you use a weapon, a throwing a disc of sorts, and that's going to be used to solve puzzles as well, so everything here feels necessary and, not just like one use. Hollow Knight Voidheart Edition then returns with 50% off, and this one, a modern classic. Sure, look, it's been slightly cheaper in the past, but one, it's been a long time since we saw a lower price, and two, who really cares when realistically you could pay triple a pricing here for this one and you would not be disappointed. Probably the most impressive Metroidvania in a long time, and you are here exploring what is a fallen kingdom. Ahead of you though, some incredible exploration, combat and platforming, near perfect, and alongside the base game then, this release it's packing in 4 content packs which adds new quests, bosses and abilities. It also then features an incredible musical score and some additional options as well, such as almost think a boss rush area known as the Hall of Gods. That got me particularly addicted as you face all of the bosses you have unlocked. Hopefully we'll see that sequel very soon. Salt and Sanctuary then, and this one for sure influenced by Metroidvanias but with a Souls-like combat system. The idea here though, it's more in shaping your warrior to advance and open up the skill to overcome that next path. That's going to be mainly in think weapons and armor, and yeah, there's plenty here to dig up. It actually promises over 600 weapons, armor pieces, spells and items. The combat though, it is fiscal as well, but the Souls like it kind of, definitely leads into a serious challenge ahead of you. It received a sequel recently. I'm still actually working on that myself. Not as good as this one honestly though, so I'd definitely be starting here. Story-wise, you're shipwrecked on an uncharted island. It's not a welcoming place at all, and you'll be fighting now for survival. It's wrapped up then with a unique art style that takes a little while to get used to, or at least that was my experience personally, but I definitely walked away really enjoying it. It's matching the low price then, 75% off. Firewatch then is up there on my list of favourite games in recent memory. Yes, it is relaxed. Yes, it could be called a walking simulator, but it adds in mystery and a dash of thriller to its story. Now, the idea, you're going through what I'd call some personal issues, so you decide to take up a role in a watchtower in a national park. Your only company, a woman on the end of the radio, but I loved exploring this world and kind of uncovering the stories of these different characters. The visual style, although it's beautiful, are low poly, cartoonish almost at times. Voice acting then, absolutely stunning, brings this world to life. It's also one of the most impressive video game soundtracks to top it all off. Now, I wouldn't normally recommend a deluxe styled game honestly, unless it was actual, extra gameplay, but I have the physical release of this one and I did not know they had a PlayStation wallpaper bundle available, so I even went ahead and picked it up myself. It's been cheaper honestly, not by much, but it's still a massive 70% off. Alright, so into the final 3 games. We're starting with a couple of gems here from the same studio, but first, Shadow of the Colossus. This was a rebuild of what is a modern classic. Originally it released in 2005, this remake, it was a rebuild in 2018, and it's a simple enough concept: journey through this ancient land, take down massive beasts, the only enemies in this world, and basically save a loved one. It's an incredibly well done story though, as you set out on this adventure and realise kind of the impact you are having, not necessarily, a good thing. This is one incredible moment after another. It comes highly recommended. Masterpiece of a soundtrack behind it all as well, an improved performance with this rebuild, then it's matching the low price, 50% off. Then The Last Guardian, and this was from the same studio. In this one, a young boy discovers a mysterious creature, and the two, they have to work together to escape these ruins. The relationship between child and beast, it's really well handled, and I will say here, much like, Shadow, the less you know, the better off you are. But these, I'll say this here, must play games. This one, it pays less of a focus to combat, more on exploration. It's matching the low price then, 50% off. Closing us out then, AI the Somnium Files, and this gem is doing the rounds right now. It's also on sale over on the Nintendo Switch for a major discount. It's also going to be free on Xbox Game Pass if you are a member. I cannot though undersell how good this game is. It is just absolutely worth your time if you fancy a narrative-driven adventure with an adult tone. Incredibly well done. It's got a sequel that just dropped, and that's going to be taking all of my, attention over the next week or so. The idea though, a murder mystery, think investigation meets almost visual novel, and you play a detective. You're out to solve the mystery of what is a murderer. The victim as well, you definitely know them. Enter dreams though, solve mysteries and find an incredibly well realised tale. Stunning audio and visual design then tops it all off, and it's a new low price here. It's a steal as well, that is 80% off. And that is the week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week or holding onto that cash? With that then, like, hit subscribe, join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.